Today's macro market, 10th of April 2025. So what happened is that yesterday, Trump has decided to postpone his tariff move onto most countries. And because of that, the whole stock market found a debt relief and have a strongest rally since World War II from some sources that I heard. But of course, based on a lot of expert and also veteran trader and investor, they know that this is outright market manipulation and also insider trading. For the case, there is a short-term relief as of now. But here's something that I am seeing, right? Death cross, which is 50, when the 50 SMA simple moving average crosses below 150 moving average, then you would likely see certain things. So say for 2022, there was a sustained bear market. But for 2020, because it was a flash crash, it started to recover very quickly as well. Will we be able to get a similar pattern this year? So to really see a little bit more about the past, I will just go through some summary is that we until right now, I still don't have a very clear statistics about which might happen this year. Based on statistics wise, most of them is more or less equal. So either a flash recovery or a sustained bear market, we are not too sure yet. So for my personal take, right, is that Donald Trump is doing his is a different breed of roti prata. So a 90 days postpone can change within the next 90 seconds. We just don't sure. We are just why, right? And also when. And also at the same time, even if you were to say that with immediate effect, it doesn't mean that it won't be taken down anytime. And even if you were to say permanent, it doesn't mean that he can take it down anytime either. Because of that, right, personally, my strategy, I won't change. My personal target is $15 based on my own personal ETF. Once I'm able to get to 15, that's when I will sell cover call at around 15, get a large amount of premiums. But then let's say if the market were to continue to go up, then okay, I will just call away and then reset my whole portfolio, which is to rebalance and reposition myself. And even if the market were to crash another 94% from strike 15 or 16 onwards, it doesn't really matter because I'm more or less prepared for that. But then let's say if the market were to continue to go down, from there it touches 15 and then go down, it doesn't really also, because I've also collected a lot of high premiums when the market is around 15. Alternatively, let's say if I were to balance, then I'll start to tweak micro strategy ecosystem components to a safer manner for myself and my students as well. And one last thing right before we end off, drawing some technical charts onto the Fear and Greed Index. Tentatively, I suspect that we must watch for around 25 to 40 readings. I anticipate that there would be a minor pullback once we have a bull run another 1 to 2 days, because this is resistant. And let's say if we were to go through, then the next line would be around 40-ish. Once we have reached 40, that's when I will get really full. And if my personal ETF is able to reach, let's say, strike price 20, and at the point of time it reaches 40 Fear and Greed Index, then that's when I will reset the whole thing. But personally, I anticipate that there would be one more pullback as well. Being Trump, he will swing the market up and down. So another indicators that I have been using recently is to use the Williams R, and then you have two of them. Williams R, one of them is 13, one of them is 52. Once these two coincide at the oversold again, and then at the same time looking at this oversold again, but comparing with the current low, which is today, 10th of April, if we come to a bullish divergence patterns coming in, right, then that is when I suspect that market would likely bottom. And even if the market price were to go slightly below, and yet we have seen a bullish divergence, then I would go personally, I will go a little bit more aggressive till then. If not, you can continue to watch through the rest of the reports. And today we have a lot of support signals. You can see which one might be more value and also works for this new economy where the tariff is going to be on. With that, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.